Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Roseybenz and we're in 2021. This is my first video of... Why do I feel like I'm lip-sided? Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Roseybenz and guys, we made it. We are now in 2021. Alhamdulillah. You know what? The beginning of 2021 was really good for me. It was really good. I loved my 2021, entering 2021. It started off with Alicia Keys playing on the TV, waiting for the Big Ben countdown, and like she's so beautiful and has such a beautiful voice, so it was nice to watch that. And then, you know, the Big Ben countdown, me and my mum were watching it, and then they started off with like that whole bird and the NHS, and it was so nice to watch. And then out of nowhere we just hit our road full of fireworks, so me and my mum went and checked like what's going on, and it was my neighbours just like on the road doing fireworks. So we all joined and we all screamed Happy New Year's to each other, and it was such a nice thing to see, because it's not like I talk to a lot of my neighbours but I don't talk to all of them, and like everyone was there, so it was really nice. Obviously there was social distancing, but it was really nice to just like, you know, be happy and all together at once, bringing together a community. It was really nice. And above all, I started TikTok, and my TikTok, like I had TikTok but I wasn't like proper on it until like a month ago, and like 2021, so like just before 2020 and then 2021, I just had a bunch of followers, a bunch of likes on one of my videos. So I mean the video wasn't out, but thank you if you're one of them. That was so nice. Like I was so, it was such a good beginning, I can't lie to you. But today I kind of want to discuss something that's very important to me. I do not know if you guys are aware, but Islamophobia is very common. So common to the point where I have so many experiences of it. And I kind of want to discuss it, raise awareness on it. Because even though it's like we're conscious of it, we're not conscious of it to the point where, oh, actually, this is a big thing happening and we shouldn't allow this. At least I think we shouldn't allow it. If you're not Islamophobic, then you obviously have different opinions. But I kind of want to discuss like one of my many experiences, and if you guys are interested in knowing more, please like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. So let's begin. So this is my first proper experience of Islamophobia. There was probably other experiences, but I don't physically remember them. And also I was very young, so, and I didn't wear the hijab back then because I was a kid, so it's probably not like that big on me, but probably more my parent, my mum specifically. So when I was around 8 or 9, I went to France to visit my nana. And my nana, she is in south of France. But the thing is, back then, so she has two places. She has a place right next to the ocean, and she has a place up in the mountains. Back then, she'd stay most of the time up in the mountains. That's where she lived. That's where she, you know, it was nice. It's a nice place. I honestly love that place. It's so beautiful. It's a village, if you want to call it a village, because her house is like a 10-minute walk away from other houses, and there's like 5 houses together, and then that's it. That's it. There's no shops. There's nothing. There's like, obviously there's like sheep and cows and all that, but there's nothing that we can live off unless you want to milk a cow and drink the cow milk. And let me tell you, cow milk straight from a cow is not nice, okay? It's not nice. But goat's cheese is top tier goat's cheese. I love that. Anyways, back onto the story. And so, as you can imagine, it is a very French place, and there's nothing wrong with France, but just so you can understand that there probably wouldn't be many other ethnicities and many other religions. The main religion there was Christianity. There was a church. Like if you took the 30-minute walk across the countryside, across the mountain ladder, you'd see a church. So in order to go to a shop, so the shop there was Spar, just a normal grocery store, and in order to go there you'd have to take a car, and it would take you at least half an hour from her house to Spar. And so that place was like a little village. It had like a few shops, a few cafes, not even a few shops, like 2 shops, cafes and a restaurant. So it was a really small place. Like when I'm telling you, you can't get any more French than that. You cannot get any more French than that. You won't find another ethnicity there, because I don't know, it's just really secluded, to be honest. It's a really lovely place though. It's beautiful. Okay, so when we drove down, and the car was parked right next to the cafe, and the cafe next to the
option is Selhurst Park on White Horse Lane in London. Do you want that one?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, that's scary. Okay, as I was saying, so the car was parked right next to a cafe, and obviously, you know, in a cafe they've got outdoor seating and indoor seating, and so I had my windows down, and I didn't wear a hijab back then. I was only 9 or 10 years old, so my windows was down, and then right next to the cafe Spar, the grocery store, my mum went to go and buy a baguette. The fact that I remember it's a baguette, I remember vividly this whole scene. Vividly, is that like the right term to use? Oh, so basically my mum went inside to get a baguette, and then when she was coming back out, next to me in the car, so I was in the car, my window was down, okay, so next to me was a table with 2 elderlies and a middle-aged man. So when my mum was coming back out, obviously I know my mum didn't hear this part yet because I was the only one that saw it. One person pointed, one of the elderlies pointed at my mum, and then they were like, oh god, we're gonna start getting Muslims here too, we might get killed soon. And so I just like looked, like I was like, what the hell? So I'm looking at him, someone was coming closer, she could hear them obviously because she was right near them, and like they're saying this so loud, like I was just feel like ugh. And then the other guy was like, you know what, we need to kill them all, we need to kill them all before they come and kill us, because you know they're terrorists. So the thing that shocked me the most, and I will always live by this, I will always hold to what she says and to what she does, because I feel like my mom was such an amazing role model. She still is an amazing role model. As she was going past and she obviously heard what they said, she looked at them, smiled and said good morning. Obviously it's common like to go past people, especially in France, I feel like in the countryside, if you go past someone you'd be like bonjour, and it's just a nice little greeting, you know. Yes, I like that about France and all that, and other places. I know loads of other places do, but right now I'm talking about France. And so as she was going past, she smiled at them and she said bonjour, and she just came into the car. I was fuming, I was angry, I was like, you know, you're not only cussing out my mama, you're not only insulting my mama, you're insulting my religion too, you know? Hold me back, hold me back. Me and my little 9-year-old self, hold me back. And my mum, like, she was just like looking at me like she was like, calm down. And I was like, but mama, like these people, they spoke so badly about you, they insulted you, and you say nothing but smile and good morning. And then I get so emotional in these videos, you know, I'm actually okay. And then this was her reply to me. She was like, a smile says 1,000 words, and hatred on hatred is never the answer. And that was kind of like, what the hell, you know? Like, I feel like I was very naive back then. I didn't understand what she was trying to tell me. I was so angry, I was fuming. My step granddad like drove off. He kept driving the car, and my grandma and them two were like having a conversation about it. My grandma, she's a Catholic, she's a Christian, she's not a Muslim, so obviously she doesn't have these experiences. But yeah, they were discussing it in the car, and like I just remember being so angry, you know. How dare you say that, not only about my mum but about my religion. You don't know what it is, like you don't know what Islam is. If anything, you should show them what our religion's about. Whilst they were busy telling her she's a terrorist, she's there telling them good morning, hello. She was giving kindness whilst they gave her hatred, and that's a strong thing to do. I feel like that's very hard, especially with me personally. And this is one thing I need to work on. When I'm angry, someone angers me, I get angry. My judgment's gone, you know, my judgment's gone. And that's something that I need to work on, and I aspire to be like my mum in that aspect, because it's very, how do you say it? Like, it's so nice. I know this sounds so weird, but it's so nice to see that, you know what, actually it's not the answer. And it's true, even our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when his neighbor kept dumping in front of his house, all he would do is clean it up. And when he realized there was no dump in front of his house, he went to his neighbor and said, what's wrong? You know, are you okay? And it's just, since my 9 years old self, 9, 10 years old self, I feel like, you know, that has taught me a lot, and it kind of prepared me for what was to come when I did start wearing a hijab, because being where I am now, I have experienced a lot of Islamophobia to myself personally, because I wear a hijab. With me, I feel like a hijab is so powerful, it's so strong. but it also makes you so weak, and it makes you, you know, at a point where people can abuse you. For instance, when I wear a hijab and I walk on the street, you know I am a Muslim. You see that I am a Muslim. But then you would take that to your own, if you're an Islamophobe, obviously not everybody, but you would take that to your own advantage, or you'd be scared of it, and you would kind of do things that are very hateful towards another individual, which just isn't right. And that's what I mean by, like, it's strong because you are walking on the street knowing these risks, and yet you still chose to do it. And that's why when people tell me Muslim women are oppressed, I cannot disagree more. I cannot disagree more. The hijab was my choice, and I chose to walk on the street with the hijab, knowing that, you know what, people might hate me for it. I might miss out on job opportunities. I don't know, I might be, you know, slapped on the face. But in the end of the day, it is who I am. I'm showing you, without having a conversation with you, that I am a Muslim, and I wouldn't be anywhere else. I absolutely adore Islam. And that being said, I want to say something. That being said, I also love Christianity. I love all other faiths, because you know what? They're all beautiful in their own way. They're all beautiful. And I do not know a faith that preaches hate. So I feel like this has kind of gotten off topic, but I just kind of want to express something about myself that I feel like is very important. But that being said, obviously I wear a hijab doesn't mean I don't sin. Everyone has sinned. Everyone has done something haram. But it's about repentance, and alhamdulillah, you know. So this is like my story time slash a bit more, like I just kept waffling. So if you guys are interested in knowing more of my Islamophobic experiences, just let me know. You know, just message me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram whilst you're at too, please, and leave a comment down below. And please do like and subscribe to my video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I do hope you guys were made more aware of situations that do occur. And yes, stay safe, guys. Au revoir. Bisou bisou. Mwah.